Hello, you alright? Thought I'd show you some interesting stuff. I might wait. I'll let you have a look, but then yeah, I'll wait until some more people join, then I'll start telling you about some of the stuff I got here. But kind of cool. An old fossil. That's my dog, Archer. That's me and Jade. Yeah. So I've got some pretty cool fossils up here. These are really old chairs as well. Actually, these are called penny chairs, and traditionally the top is elm, and then the spindles are beech. And I got these for free, helping a clearance guy, which is kind of cool. Yeah, yeah, worth quite a bit. Yeah. Right. So here's a really cool thing. So this is a Chinese Qing dynasty coin, and it's like 1730, 1760 AD, obviously suffering a bit, but pretty cool. Another thing here, so this is zero now. This is a silver jubilee, 1977. I think like most of them aren't actually real silver, but there is one or two I think that actually is silver. I had another one, and this one was heavier than the other, so it actually might be silver. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I did have a silver florin, and what I found is that, which it was like 19, no, I think it was like 1830s. And something that I found is that because it's such solid silver, when you flick it off your finger, you get a resonant ping. But yeah, so you see, that's one way to tell, possibly. Um, Thank you. Thanks very much, Ollie. So this is a cool thing because I do landscape gardening, and I come across stuff like all the time in the ground that I end up digging up, And hi, Shelley. Um, and so this is a 1900s Bovril jar. Yeah, and I was doing this fencing job at the time, and then afterwards, because I tend to do like quirky ads on Facebook, and my ad went along the lines of, with the essence of 100-year-old Bovril, the job was done, is what I went on to say. Yeah, that's pretty good. So this, right, this is a game of pick up monkeys, right? But it's made in Liverpool, and I mean, stuff just isn't made in England anymore, much, unfortunately. But I mean, that's really cool. I can't remember how old that is. It must be pretty old though. Yeah, I was helping a friend do a clearance, and got some like old stuff. And this is an etch and sketch, which is a bit buggered, but it does actually sit well, and it is a really old etch and sketch because it says patent pending. So this was made like before they obviously got it painted. It painted. Let's see where it says it here. I read it somewhere. It's quite a while ago since I looked at it. Oh, there we go. Patent pending. Yeah, see, quite interesting. And unfortunately, this one doesn't work, but it does actually. Oh, there we go. See. Unfortunately, you can only go one direction. Sounds like a really crap band. There you go. So here I've got a Calibri lighter. Oh, it's a beauty. Randomly, it's in a Ronson case, but it's got a nice function. It does. Oh, it's got a flint. Should go if I get it just right. Oh, there we go. But yeah, needs a bit of gas and perhaps a bit more flint. But yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Then here I've got a 1930 shilling with King George on the other side. Pretty cool. And then bugger, just dropped my ancient pot of pick-up monkeys. Oh, there we go. I picked him up, sort of. Yeah. Anyway, what's my dog coming? So this is a pretty cool thing I found whilst at work, and I think this is like a really old tool. It's got like the perfect thumb weld, finger weld there and there, and it's the perfect shape for prying meat away from the bone. You know, it's got a pretty sharp edge on it as well. You know, it's nice, isn't it? I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, then I got these fossils. I got some more behind me. And I thought some of them have they got pearl inlay still, but they flake off. They're very delicate, very old. You know, like Jurassic, Triassic, off the southwest coast. Not terribly sure what material this is, but it's pretty cool though. Hi there. Yeah, it's got a nice shine to it. You know, it's not just something I just bought off one of those bogus Chinese sale sites. Just I like to find stuff, you know. And then I got this. Look at that. Look at the lines in there. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's like that, but it's. I don't know. I like the see the lines. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then this is a 1930s pickle jar that I found gardening recently. Pan Yan, it says on it. Yeah. See how thick the glass is? Just like the Bovril jar that I dropped earlier. Yeah. That's 1900 Bovril jar. Look how thick the glass is. Isn't that amazing? Been in the ground for 100 years. Yeah, so... oh, here we go. This is quite cool. This is a Barbados dollar. It's kind of interesting. It's got a fish on it. It looks a bit like a UK 50p coin. There you go. How cool is that? Message of the day. Huh. Bugger. There could be a lot to be said in the one message of the day, couldn't there? Though, I don't know. If you're feeling stressed, go and chill by the sea if you can. It's a really good way of relaxing, you know, and just sort of resetting your mind a little bit. Here's a cool little thing I came across. This is a World War II gun holster for a Webley. Bugger, dropping things. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually got a, yeah, it's got a, yeah, I think it's got a Polish name on it or something. Yeah, my neighbour's Polish, so I could ask him actually. But what do you guys think? And, yeah, there we go. See his name again. F.R. Nimzik. I don't know. we're going to attempt that again. So here's a really cool thing. Some of you guys missed it earlier. This is a 1950s The Tale of Peter Rabbit, Beatrix Potter book, which needs bookbinding, really, because it's in quite a poor state, but it's really quite nice. Oh yeah, this is a cool little thing. This is a Lodomatic M300, yeah, which, just come to think of it, would probably be quite cool for slowing down traffic. You can stand out by the road with a high vis on, and they soon slow down to 1 mile an hour. And then, so I picked this up years ago, and I have no idea, but it just says maps 1600 POS, and I wish I had like a cine reel to try it on. I need to find someone who can actually. I don't want to open it and sort of expose it to light and bugger it up or something. But it'd be really fascinating to find out what's on it. Obviously maps, but yeah. So I got this, which I thought was quite interesting. Yeah, no idea what it is, but it just made me think of these like elephant teeth, like mammoth teeth that people find now and again. But it's probably just a rock, but it's quite an interesting shape. It's got interesting grooves in it. So here's another ammonite type thing here. Yeah, pretty neat. Trying to remember what this one is now. I think it's 1962 half crown, I think. Yeah, that's it. Half crown. Pretty decent. There you go. Excuse my dirty hands as I work outdoors. 1930 King George. Times were different then. Bloody hell, yeah. Not that old, but this is a Les Paul. Well, it's not a real Les Paul. It's a Gold Eagle Les Paul. This was made in England, and apparently, this is what I was told at a music shop, is that Gold, Gould, they had a special license to make the humbuckers very close to the real Gibson humbuckers. And it is a really nice guitar, but over the years it got battered, so I just sort of sticker bombed it, and I think it's quite fetching, really. Like, it's a nice guitar, really. Yeah, bashing it around. It's pretty nice. I had to put some new furniture on it because they got battered over the years, like during moves, as they do. Yeah, probably actually. Yeah. Any new guys on it? Yes, I'll just have a little run through. So here's 1730 to like 1770 AD Ming Dynasty Chinese coin. I think it said like a token or something like that. So yeah, about it generally. Oh yeah, no, hang on a minute. So I got these. It's pretty cool. Because I live like on in Exmoor, Somerset, UK. And so I picked this up recently. It's pretty cool. Exmoor, the riding playground of England by Cecil Oldham with sketches and maps. Yeah. Really, it's a really nice old book, I think. On someone at some point. I help a clearance guy out sometimes now and again, and if he had his way, he'd chuck everything away, you know. But I like to save a few things. Sorry, I'm quite a bit shaky, and I need to be a bit more stable then. There we go. Look at that. 1935. Sure, you guys won't want to stick around to read it, but so I'll just sort of jot onto some nice little sketches. Skipping a few pages there, actually. I like these. Oh, it's a map. Oh, there is a map there as well. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Map of Exmoor. Ooh. I need to be a bit delicate with that, don't I? Bugger. Yeah. Not sure I'm going to be that delicate on the side of the arm of an armchair whilst holding a phone. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I ain't going to touch that anymore. So, bugger. Bollocks. Whoa, I might get stopped using French language. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, maybe leave the map alone until I've got more than one hand. Yeah. I'm sure it's really interesting, actually. So there's any more sketches rather than delicate maps to rip. Yeah. Oh, it's a nice picture. Oh, pretty cool. Then there's this other one, which is really cool. Also rather old. The Midnight Steeplechase. And you can just see the age on that, you know. Yeah. Very nice. $1932. I bet this book's got a nice smell to it, actually. So, yeah, it smells like an old church pew, sort of dusty smell, you know. 'Where are you guys all from then? Yeah, it's a cool book, isn't it? It's just got the patina on it, and possibly a cup stain, but what can you do? Oh man, I forgot about these really cool things. These old comic magazines. Hardly say magazine because it's paper really, but they're really quite cool. So here it is. It's this one's 1972, and it costs 3p. How about that? So there was also, this is Mandy, but there's also there's another Mandy. This is the oldest one here. It's 1968. And then there is Dandy, which is the boys' one. Same price. So it's that's interesting. This one doesn't have the price on it. No, it's yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh, price 6D. They must have put the P the wrong way around. Look at that. Okay. um. Oh. It's nice old stuff. Just sort of transports you back to another time, doesn't it? You know. I think we could all imagine a different time these days. Just pressures of you know, all the things going on these days. Sorry, try and get this seated properly. See, it's like a predecessor to Dennis the Menace, isn't it? The Smasher. Ooh, the Castaway Kids. Interesting. There's a song, isn't it? Castaways. Awesome. Oh, cool. That's like a Western-based sort of cartoon, showing its age, isn't it? Westerns were really popular in the 70s for kids. I mean, personally, I always liked Westerns. You know, I watched it as a kid. I watched them as an adult. You know, yeah, a bit of an ad there. Isn't it? That's pretty cool. Seems a bit lewd for this day and age. Dirty day. Okay. Out of context, of course. Yeah. Bully beef and chips. Oh wow, that's really showing its age. Yeah. Of course, bully beef is what they used to have in World War II, isn't it? Like in the mess tins. Russians. They used to mix, boil up the old biscuits and mix it with it, make it a bit more interesting, palatable. Uh, anyone new just wondering, this is a 1968 girls comic called Mandy. And there was also, sorry, I've got two mixed up in one. There we go. And there's also one called The Dandy. So that one's 68. This one's 75. Sorry, I got mixed up with the serial number. Then that one's 72. Yeah, I'd tell you what. I like these cartoons which are like more based around westerns, simply because people used to prefer westerns. Like they used to love westerns as kids. Personally, I loved them at the whole, growing up as well. Really, but no, Red Dead Redemption's pretty popular, isn't it? I suppose it's like the modern equivalent of an interest in that. Robin Hood School Days. Got the remote. Anyway, any new people on here? I'm going to show you some of the stuff on my mantelpiece. If there's any new people, I don't want to show the same people the same stuff again. So let me know if you're watching the same shit again. And yeah, excuse my French. This is a Ming Dynasty token, I think, which is 1730, 1760. Then got 1950s Beatrix Potter, The Tale of Peter Rabbit, which is a really popular, story book in the UK at least. I got this during a clearance, right? So, yeah, this was during the clearance. I found this, and it was still bottled in a random cupboard. And yeah, I thought I'd drink it because it was aged for quite a long time. I think obviously it's only 2005, but it's aged like to a certain point. But I tell you what, that was a really nice wine, really nice. And I just kept the bottle because it's not often you have a wine that's quite well aged. So I have no idea what's on this. I'd love to find out. It's like this is map 1600. I need to find someone that has got a cine camera to actually play that or whatever device I'm going to need. Then I got everything sort of misplaced because stuff fell on the floor. So this is a Kleeberry lighter. It just spark up occasionally. There we go. You have to hit it, strike it just right, and then there we go. Yeah, I will get some fuel for that. I also got this 1930 I forget what it is. Bloody hell. 1931 shilling. Yeah. It's a nice patina on it. Ooh, bugger. Yeah, so that's got King George on it. You see there. Between the two great wars, we've got this Pan Am pickle jar. The 1930s. I had to look it up to find out what was actually in it. So this is a 1900 bottle jar, and you can see the manufacturing process was somewhat different back then. Look how thick the glass is. You know, it'd be nowhere near that thick these days. Yeah. Then of course we've got this. I think this is one of my favourite things. I'd love to find out who that actually was. It's got a name on it, if anyone who doesn't know. World War II Webley holster. How cool is that? It's got someone's name on it there. If it's yours, let me know. Oh, no, there's some more letters there, actually. I wonder what that says. Oh, that's interesting. Should probably try and get that deciphered somehow. Unless it belonged to someone else before, because, you know, famously, they used to take soldiers' uniforms, like people who'd got killed, they'd sort of take their uniforms and sometimes reuse them. They'd take them to processing, like for like cleaning and stuff. A rather gruesome affair. Then they'd sort of be given to the next poor sod, you know, such as the grim reality of wars. So yeah, this is quite cool. Barbados dollar, which looks like a UK 50p coin randomly. Which is much cooler though, because it's got a fish on it. See? A flying fish, no less. Yeah. Interesting fact about flying fish, actually, is that there's no evolutionary gain for them actually like flying out the water for X amount of time. And apparently, like, obviously, so it's kind of weird. It makes you wonder, like, if there's no evolutionary gain, then why are they doing it? So it makes you wonder if there's like a higher purpose for that sort of direction. But then, you know, nature always has sort of its own quirks, I guess. Yes, another fossil here. Hang on, Jade, can you grab me that fossil off the chest of drawers? Yeah. Hold fire. My missus is just grabbing a little fossil for me. It's kind of cool. It's actually it's a crab fossil, which is really cool. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. So yeah, check this out. How cool is that? I mean, I just think that's amazing. Like, you know, chances of finding that. I mean, I guess you could be skeptical about the reality. It looks like a crab to me, though. I mean, what do you guys think? You know, I think that was a crab at some point. But interesting fact about crabs is that you should get checked out. No, I'm kidding. What was I going to say? Yeah, so basically, all throughout history, there's been like things that you could call a crab, but aren't actually related to each other. So through convergent evolution, over time, things have constantly evolved into the shape of a crab because it's just the body plan works. It's like the Australian xylophone, or the Tasmanian tiger, is it, or wolf? You know, it took on the body plan of like your classic dog wolf shape, even though it was disconnected from, you know, usual mammals in other countries, you know, for like God knows how long, you know. And so, yeah, that's an example of convergent evolution. Yeah. Yeah. I know there's those people that chisel stuff away from these, isn't there? But yeah. Anyway. No, no. So got some pretty cool records here, like some old records. They're pretty neat. Let's see, so we got 1980s, the 1980s pop annual. Here's the songs. There's a record slipping out there. I wonder if that came out that one. No. What's this one? Oh, Rod Stewart, neat. Cool. Carpenters. 1969, 73. I know it was about to open up like it's a book or something. Not quite the same. Quite like the design of the cover though. I feel like these are going to go. You're going to have records flying about the place. Oh, bugger. I ain't wrong. Who's that guy, I wonder?